Hi, and welcome to another episode of Sidequests and Sit Downs. I'm Sheri,
I'm Matt.
and this is our June monthly recap. In case you can't tell by the way that I'm acting, I don't really want to be doing this right now.
Yeah, the busy times be busying, and summer months are kind of crazy for us because so many nieces and nephews, so many birthdays, so many everything.
Yeah, we've been extremely busy. We haven't had an episode come out since what? I think the beginning of June.
Hmm.
We haven't, like, the only time we have to do this is on the weekends.
Yeah,
And when we have things going on, we have no time to do this.
yeah,
So that's why June basically we kind of went on a hiatus because we've been busy every single weekend since the beginning of June.
yeah.
Um, so today, what's Sunday? So what day, it's the 28th today? Yes, it's my cousin's birthday.
Mhm.
So yeah, today's the 28th, so not, this isn't on June 30th because that's on a Tuesday and we both work.
Yeah.
So we're doing it today. Um, yeah, not sure how long this is gonna be. TMI here. I'm on my period. I don't know what I could be doing.
Yeah, and Flo's making her presence known.
I'd rather be sitting on the couch.
Mm.
Anyway, so, this month, like I said, it's been pretty busy. We had his cousin's wedding, the first Saturday in June.
Mm.
That was a couple hours away in near Athens.
Yeah, it's over in Hocking
We
Hills.
stayed in Athens.
Yeah, there was like literally zero cell reception from
Oh my God,
where
yeah.
where the wedding was.
No cell reception whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Yeah. When we get married, we're going somewhere with cell reception.
We're gonna be in Cincinnati, so
Yeah.
there will be cell reception.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
I mean, also we talked about this too, like when we left, because I was like, "You're gonna be in for a treat
Uh-huh.
when we get married," because not only will my family be out there dancing, my friends will be out there too,
Uh-huh.
and like it's just the difference between your family's weddings and mine is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like I nobody went out and danced. Like I dragged you with me the
I-
first
yeah.
song because I'm
Uh-huh.
like I like this song, and then nobody danced after that.
Yeah. You can feel the alarming levels of caucasity within my bloodline.
I'm Caucasian too.
No, you didn't hear me. The alarming levels
Oh, okay.
of caucasity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I can't dance either, but I do it anyway.
well, when you're that, like backwoods and yeehaw and like white white, 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 white,
Yeah,
white,
you
white,
haven't-
white.
You haven't seen Nathan dance, and he's
People,
he's
my
a
people,
ginger, pale, gay white man.
yeah, and the people that I come from don't dance. They're the people that are the bad guys in Footloose.
They're the bad guys.
Yeah, they're the bad
cake
guys.
man.
The cake
Man.
man.
Nobody else is gonna know what that's from unless you watch Make Some Noise.
Yeah,
Anytime we talk about superheroes, I like to say that because it's funny. Um, I mean, I can't dance, but I just enjoy doing it anyway. Like, who gives a shit? Nobody cares. You know what I mean? No one cares.
yeah, but yeah,
Well, it's gonna be different at ours. And I asked a bunch of people because I'm like, I don't even know if you can do this. Like, if you can give a playlist that you created to your DJ, because that's the exact plan that I have in my head. Like, I don't want someone else picking the music. I want to do it myself. Like, you can play it in any order you want. I don't care, but these are what you need to play.
hmm
Like, I only have the last song that I already have it in my head that I already know what I want it to be. So that just needs to end on that. Everything else is fine. Like, I don't care how you do it. But I'm very particular about the music that I like.
yeah,
And the music that I like to dance to. And the music, and see, the thing is too, is like, I know the music that my friends like, and I know the music that my family likes. So I'm like, there's a little bit in there for everybody.
hmm
I even started making it on Apple Music because I have no chill. Yeah, I have a problem. We're not getting married anytime soon, so just me over preparing for everything.
yeah,
So yeah, I had your cousin's wedding, and then we do Sunday we do D&D, so that usually takes up most of our day because we have to drive
like 2 hours.
2 hours.
one way.
Yeah. 4 hours altogether, 2 hours one way to go play. Which, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
We've tried it over online and the connection is
Just
unstable.
Yeah. Like the Wi-Fi in our house really isn't that great anyway. And I think it's just because it's old and there's so many walls. Like there's, you know what I mean? Like there's so much for it to go through.
I don't know if it's our side
Or theirs.
necessarily. It might be theirs.
Okay.
And that's tough
Yeah.
because, it's like, get better Wi-Fi. I'm like,
You can't, like,
yeah. They're also, that's at their parents. It's like, Mom, Dad, why do we have this lame ass Wi-Fi?
Well, I mean, plus they live in the kind of the not. I don't want to say in the middle of nowhere, but like also kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's not dense like where we live.
yeah. It's kind of like where my parents are, where it's like not quite country, not quite suburbs. It's like in between.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. So
I done did it for all my life.
I
So
know. Well, you're used to it. I don't know.
yeah.
So yeah, we do D&D on Sundays, so that takes up most of our time because we usually don't have time to do this before because we're trying to like do laundry or like catch up on other stuff around the house. Because like I said, we both work during the week. Like
Yeah. Since we're doing this right now, guess what else hasn't been done?
Yeah, we still have to do laundry. We have a sink full of dishes. There's cat puke on the ground that we didn't even realize was there. So
Mental illness. That's our mental. We just got mental illness. We're just a baby. We just mental illness. Mental illness.
and our schedules are opposite during the week.
Yeah.
I work 10 to 6:30 and he works 3 to 11.
Yeah.
So it's like, and after I get off work, I'm so mentally drained that like I don't want to do anything but sit and read my book and not look at my phone.
Yeah. When I get home, it's about like maybe an hour before, time to go to bed.
Yeah, I make him go to bed with me. I don't like falling asleep by myself. Sorry. I'm used to plus we hold hands when we fall asleep. And it's like a comforting thing for me, so yeah. I love you. So I appreciate you going to bed with me right after you get home from work.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then what was the weekend after your cousin's wedding? There's something else that we did. I don't even remember. That's Saturday.
It's been a chock full month.
I know, and I can't even remember half the crap we did. And I'm like, I know we were busy.
What did we do?
I don't remember. And
We didn't go anywhere. Damn.
I think that was the day we caught up on our laundry.
Mm.
Because like our room's not that big, and as he has said, we both have mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just piles of clothes in our room, and I get to a point where it starts to like overwhelm me, and I'm like, okay, we need to like do this, and I can't focus on anything else until this is done. Clothes are still in the baskets. We haven't even put them away.
I've folded like a couple of different
I folded
items,
shirts,
and they guess where they went? Back in the basket.
Yeah. Well, I have shirts in my basket, but those are the ones I'm getting rid of, so that's why I put them back in there. Like, so, and two, I think we've talked about this before. All of our clothes don't fit anymore. We've lost a fuck ton of weight, and
Stuff that I got for when I lost weight is starting to not fit anymore because it's too big.
right. And I'm a big graphic tee person. I like my t-shirts. I can hold on to them for like I have this one shirt that I got in like I'm gonna say 2012 maybe 2011, and it has Luke Skywalker on it. It's that you've probably seen it, it's that gray shirt. Like you can barely tell what's on it anymore.
I gotcha.
I've had it for so like I'm so weird about like I just keep them, and so I finally decided I think I'm gonna fork out the money to get one of those like blankets made. So I put some shirts aside into like a bin, and then I'm gonna go through the rest of mine so I can see which ones I want to add to. Because I think I'm gonna get the biggest one. I'm like, fuck it. So it's like 64 shirts, and I think I got like 30 something right now in the bin over there.
So that in your mind, that means that's justification for more shirts.
Yes, which you've already witnessed me doing.
Yes.
I ordered how many shirts within the last week? Like 8.
Got to buy more to recycle out these old shirts.
Yeah, and because like most of my shirts are 3 and 4X mostly. I have some 2Xs that still are like not super big, so I keep those. But like the 3s and the 4s are way too big. I can't
Yeah.
wear them anymore.
Practically nightshirts.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at right now, there's a Deadpool and Wolverine shirt that I bought that I think I only got to wear once.
Mm.
Stupid. But it did give me, like Matt said, it did give me an excuse to buy new shirts. So I bought, people are selling Dungeon Crawler Carl merch now, and it's a problem.
Your girls started buying every damn thing.
Your girl has a problem. Has a very, very big problem. Like, I told Matt this, I want to say like a couple weeks ago. I was talking about it, because I talk about it a lot. And I was like, I think this is like how I am with Star Wars. Like, this is my like it's Star Wars and then it's this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, these are my...
And DCC lately has
taken over my entire brain.
Yeah. It's like Star Wars might be here, but Dungeon Crawler is like...
Yeah. And Dimension 20 is like right behind it. So it's like Star Wars, DCC, Dimension 20.
It's like a three-way sandwich.
Yeah.
All fighting for first.
Fighting for first. Like, how much stuff is she going to buy from us this month? So yeah. Like Hot Topic started selling it. Box Lunches started selling it. And I keep telling Matt, I'm like, now I'm like one of those people that I'm like, now everybody's starting to like it. And
I liked it before it was cool.
Yeah. And I've like never been one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Never been one of those people. But this has made me one of those people, and I'm frustrated with myself that I'm one of those people.
How does the taste of hipster crud feel?
Hate it. I don't like it at all. It's very annoying, and I'm mad at myself for being like this. Can't help it. And I finally saw that they did officially greenlight the show, which I don't know. I don't like the fact that Seth MacFarlane's producing it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
it
like
it could be good, but
I mean, there's the type of humor that he likes in the books, obviously. Like, I would admit that, but like at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really like Family Guy that much at all, really. Like,
yeah.
I just think it's whatever. Like American Dad, I kind of like more.
Yeah, American Dad, they definitely cooked better. They put their foot in that one. Family Guy definitely feels more like, we'll understand this.
I mean, it just reminds me of
like the Beto me mom's like, you like that shit?
Yeah, you like that shit? Yeah, I don't. Also reminds me of just like I mean, I don't know. Like, I still have what I feel like is quote unquote teenage humor. But, like, that is just, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's, like, not the same. I don't know. So I'm, like, weird about him producing it. But Matt Denneman's a part of it. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he'll let them fuck it up. So Hopefully. But, I mean, that also gives me an excuse to keep Peacock. But it's not going to be out for a while. But, I mean, I watch other shows on there, too. But that's neither here nor there. But one day soon, I'm hoping... once Matt reads everything, because I can't talk about it until Matt reads it, I want to do a full episode on all the books so we can talk about them and like what your favorite character and stuff is. It's just getting him to read them, so bully him into reading these, please. I have all of them. They're like back here. They're right here. They're readily available.
I just need to do it. I just need to do it.
And so yeah, and we're hoping to go to, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to Gen Con next month, even though I'm not going to be able to go to any of the events I wanted to go to because I wanted to learn how to play the DCC RPG because obviously I backed it and I'm getting it and I'm going to run a game at home. But I mean, I'm excited to go to Gen Con and get general. I think I was reading about it yesterday because I was like, is it even worth it to really go if you're not going to like any of the events and stuff? And they're like, it'll take you a whole day just to go through the exhibition hall. And I'm like, okay. Like, I think that's fine for like our first time going.
Yeah. To
just do the exhibition hall, like, because they have like free demos of stuff, and then obviously I'm gonna want to buy shit. Mostly probably gonna be dice. Mm-hmm. And we talked about like trying to get Vampire the Masquerade stuff, so that's stuff we can look into while we're there too.
Yeah, get some like Vampire the Masquerade like dice sets,
in the book, and yeah, because we would like to run one of those too. It's just again getting people to play.
Yeah,
like.
I think that Honestly, we'll probably have an easier time with Vampires the Masquerade because everybody's already super familiar with vampires.
The rule system's a little bit more loose.
Yeah, and the dice system is pretty is actually honestly relatively simple.
Yeah, it's easy.
Because you either succeed, don't succeed, or have a bestial failure.
Yeah.
And plus
You
crits
can have messy criticals too.
and stuff. But all of that is it's like maybe 5 possible outcomes, and all that influences it are the amount of dice that you
Exactly. Yeah.
and I feel like that's an easier concept than whatever
Having to use multiple different types of dice, 'cause these dice are all the same. They look all the same. I mean, you can get different colors, obviously, but
Sure.
they all look the same. It's not like you have a D20 and a D12. You know,
it's all just one dice,
one
D10.
dice. Yeah. So that's definitely something I would like to do because we're really into City Council of Darkness. It's fucking hilarious. If you haven't been watching it, you need to watch it. It's hysterical.
Yeah, I definitely hope that they make this a recurring.
I think they're going to because they even have said in the last 2 episodes, this season,
right.
I'm like, so that means we're getting another one.
I mean, each Dimension 20 season, there's they might not necessarily be
The
multiple
same character. Yeah, it might not be the same people, but it'll be the same game system used. Yeah.
possibly. I mean, they have had one-off seasons, but I hope that they don't.
Well, with the fact that they keep saying this season would make one assume that.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know if this season is necessarily referring to this this specific Dimension 20 season or this first season of.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we're supposed to be getting another Intrepid Heroes season this year, apparently.
So after this one,
it'll be probably a side quest, and then they would think it would come after that.
That would
towards the end of the year.
That would be likely, I'd assume.
Because I think I remember reading that there's supposed to be 2 of them this year, which is different because usually it's just one. Because they're also busy.
Right. I figured I guess they were able to knock out Vampires the Masquerade quicker because
there's not as much. I mean, you can tell too that Brennan didn't I don't want to say he didn't prepare because I don't think that that's not the case, but
Vampires the Masquerade, you can make sweeping campaign changing decisions in just a couple of rolls.
Right, exactly. So I think that's why I would think that that's why it probably went quicker, just because he didn't have to
progression can definitely feel faster in Vampires the Masquerade if you want it to. Yeah. You can get with each different role-playing game, you can get as granular as you want.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, I guess it does lend itself to be more time friendly, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can
have a session relatively quickly.
Yeah, because there's active night sessions and then there's downtime sessions where it spans
multiple weeks or months,
possible days, months, weeks, years, because they're vampires, they're immortal.
Right. Well, that was off topic.
Yeah. We just got talking about Vampires the Masquerade. Mental illness.
I mean, it's not necessarily off topic. We have been watching City Council of Darkness, so it's not we haven't been watching it because it's happening now.
Mental illness.
What else did we do this month? We went up to my cousin's for his youngest birthday. So it's an hour away. Hung out up there.
Found out that Ohio has a Buc-ee's now.
Yeah.
In Dayton.
Near Dayton. So we can stop at it on the way to if we're going to my dad's or basically if we're going up 75.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I've worn shorts in probably since middle school, I want to say. Yeah. I have a tattoo of Narso on my leg that nobody aside from Matt and I have ever seen. Plus I'm pasty as hell, but whatever. So that was fun. I'm like, I feel weird. Some lady hyped me up at Old Navy. She's like, did you get your shorts? I was like, yeah. She's like, good. Buy those shorts. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, it's like, where are your shorts, baby?
I was like, thanks. Well, the fact you were hyping me up because she saw me come out of the dressing room and knock on his dressing room and was like, hey, I need you to look at these. And she was like standing right there.
Yeah.
And so she heard me. I was like, well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I went down another size too, which is like, I'm like, we keep buying stuff. And
Yeah, we keep shrinking.
Yeah. Like I bought four. Yeah, I bought 4 DCC shirts. And yesterday when we were getting ready to leave, I put on one of them and I'm like, this is too, like, I literally just bought this. It's the size that I wear now. Why is it big? And then I tried on another one and I was like, okay, it's just, this shirt is just built bigger. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
that one might have been like a men's cut.
I think it was like a boxy, it's like a boxy cut, I think is what it is.
Okay. That might have been just what it was.
Yeah.
It's just a larger cut.
Yeah. Which is fine. I just was like, I'm going to be pissed if I bought all these fucking shirts and they're too big for me now.
That
yeah.
one's just got a little extra room.
Yeah. So I got 4 DCC shirts and then I bought the other 2 Camping 4 table shirts. So like I already had the one with was it the Seekers? That's the one with Hal in them. Or is that the one with Taisha? I can't remember. No, Schemers is the one with Hal in them. So I bought that shirt like a month ago, and then I bought the Seekers and the Soldiers ones.
Yeah.
That I just got. Yeah, and I'm like, I now have to rebuy all of my Dimension 20 stuff because all of my shirts are too big. Like, this is like, I have one on right now. It's a sweatshirt. That's one of my favorite sweatshirts from Cloudward Ho, and it's like super big now. Anyway.
You imagine what it's going to be like. You imagine those sweatsuits that we have.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Well, I have the Dimension 20. I haven't tried on the pants. I think the pants are dirty. But they're a 2X. I bought those I bought those and I bought the Game Changer ones in a 2X.
I feel like those are okay to be oversized.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point. I mean, I'm just short, so like they hang. They're like at the bottom. They're like really ruffled because I'm short.
It's like just dragging the ground because it's just like Cindy Lou Who just.
And then we had Matt had Father's Day. I went to my brother's for my nephew's birthday, and my brother and sister-in-law have a like water inflatable with like some slides on it and stuff. And my cousin was there with my nephew Jameson, and I was trying to help him up the little steps to go up to slide down. And I fucking slipped and fell straight on my goddamn face. Got soaking wet. Wasn't planning on it. And then I just ended up in the whole thing the whole time, just playing with the kids, and they were squirting water on me, and it was fun. But I don't like wet clothes sticking to me, but I think it was fine because I was actually in shorts and not in pants. I feel like if I would have been in pants, it would have been too much.
Yeah, too much wet over too much area.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like it. But that was fun. And then you went up to your parents.
Yeah. Every time like one of us doesn't go with the other one, they're like, "Oh, where's Sid? Where's Sheri? Where's Matt? We miss you, love you, we think about you every day."
I mean, because for the most part, we are pretty much always together.
Yeah.
But, I mean, sometimes, like, what was that?
Fireworks.
Fireworks, or did the cat knock over something? Sorry, we just heard a loud noise, and we don't know if it's one of the cats or if it's something outside.
I don't know.
I don't either. Well, somebody will scream if it's bad. Watson's over here sleeping.
He's over in his big boy chair.
Yeah, he has to be near me at all times. Yeah, it's funny. Like, because we're just always together. We always do everything together. And then if we don't show up together, everybody's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Where's so-and-so?
Is she mad at you?
Nobody's ever asked if we were mad at each other, to me anyway.
Nobody's asked me that either, but just like...
We never know.
Yeah.
And then this weekend, we went and saw Supergirl yesterday. It was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I like Millie Alcott, so... Because I really liked her in House of the Dragon. I like the way she played her. I'm like, people just are like, it sucks, and I'm like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, is it my favorite movie ever? No, but
Yeah,
like,
it does kind of feel like any movie that has like a super,
it's just a
like
normal superhero
well,
movie.
one of the like the Kryptonian like
Yeah,
superheroes. It feels like in order for the story to have any kind of like weight to it at all, like they have to inject kryptonite somewhere.
right. Well, I mean, yeah, because that's the only thing that can even
Yeah,
do
it's like
anything.
that's the only way they're gonna be like that. Won't they're not just gonna rip shit apart.
Right. Which so in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, the changes are not like super super different, but kind of at the same time. Because like,
Spoilers ahead in case.
oh yeah, in case you haven't seen it or you haven't read the graphic novel. But like, so Krim has like these orb things in the novel where that he throws at her, and that's what transports her to the place with the green sun. But they did it opposite here, where she just found them there because they knew that it fucked with her. Whereas with the orb thing, he knew it still fucked with her, but like it didn't send him to, it just sent her.
Yeah, he didn't Supergirl, I choose you, and then dumped her in a green sun planet.
Right. And the thing, and with Crypto too, like in the novel, she tells I can't remember the little girl's name, tells her that like the dog's fine. They were able to figure it out. But like in the movie, they had to get the antidote and everything. Because I actually read the graph. I've had it for a while and hadn't read it yet, and I read it the other day because I'm like, we're going to see it this weekend, and I hadn't read it, and I told Matt, I was like, if they change the movie and fucking Crypto dies, I'm gonna be pissed. I cannot stand watching movies where animals die or get hurt.
I would have thought that the entire thing could have been avoided if they just went closer to a yellow sun.
I don't know if it works the same for him though.
I mean, it clearly does. He gets superpowers. I don't know if it would just like either delay or weaken the poison, but it would.
I don't know. I don't know how it works with him, if it works the same way or not. Because he got poisoned. I mean, she got poisoned too, but like it worked through her system. You know what I'm saying? Whereas he got poisoned and he was fucked. So I think their powers are similar, but not the same. But I don't know. I'm not like super into like Supergirl or Superman lore. I don't know, but it's just
I mean, at least it would have been better to get him towards a yellow sun so that way he's not as weak. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I mean, she didn't have a spaceship at that point either. They had to take the bus.
Oh yeah.
So she would have to have left him anyway.
In lap.
I mean, I guess. But you're carrying around a paralyzed dog while you're trying to fight people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
It's like, oh no, my dog is pissing and shitting all over the bus. He can't control himself. Oh, this is sad.
I don't even know if you saw me crying when he was laying on the table and she was telling him bye. I was like, oh my god, I can't.
No.
I mean, but yeah, it was fine. Like, and I thought that Jason Momoa was funny. He was, you know what I mean? He was just kind of there as comedic relief.
Yeah, Lobo was kind of just there. He was like,
I did not.
Yeah, he was just in the background, like, wow, all that shit's fucking nuts. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm leaving now. I'm dropping some bombs. You might want to run away.
Yeah.
You might want to let that little girl kill that guy. She really wants to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just kind of just there and then gone. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Here, little girl, kill the man.
Yeah, kill the guy.
Do it, yeah.
Well, when he watched her kill the guard that was trying to let her out, he was like, I knew you had it in you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like climbs up in the things, and he's like, what did he said something that was pretty funny. I don't remember, but basically saying how she was like good at what she was doing, trying to do anyway, the little girl. So yeah, we did that. And then we came home. And what did we do last night? We rewatched the newest episode of City Council of Darkness. Sometimes I have to watch it twice in order to kind of get everything, because we usually watch it on Friday nights when he gets home from work. And by that time, I'm like kind of getting ready for bed because I worked all day. and so I don't catch everything all the time.
Mm.
So I like to rewatch them. So we rewatched that. But the last two episodes have been fucking hilarious.
I mean, yeah, sometimes they just
sometimes they're so
you
funny.
just
To
want to
watch
double
again.
dip.
Yeah, like I told Matt, I think like 2 or 3 episodes into the season, I was like, this is gonna be one that I rewatch all the time, like Fantasy High.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. I can't make the face. I can't. If you're watching the video, we're trying to make the face that Ali makes as HJ when he's like he can contort his face, and he always makes this like 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 I'm trying to. I mean, do you remember the guy from Queer Eye? I can't remember his name. He was the blonde-headed guy. Kind of looks like that when they do that. They're like, his name was Carson, I think. Not Carson Daly. It's the guy from TRL. I don't remember his name.
Carson Monthly.
Sure. Uh, it kind of looks like him, but Matt actually has a picture on his phone of Brendan doing it during the episode, and he just like I'll see it randomly when he's on his phone and just start laughing because it's hilarious.
I've made it my background and screen.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like screensaver.
I told him I was like, maybe I'll make Allie my background doing it, and then you'll have Brendan and I'll have Allie. It'll be funny. So yeah, we did that last night. I can't watch Critical Role. The internet ruined everything, and I already know what happens, but I wasn't in the mood to watch it last night. We have to finish it. We only watched half of
we
it.
still have like 3 hours or 2 hours left of the week before the last episode, and then this past episode is six hours long.
Yeah. So we got to figure out when the hell we're gonna watch that. So much TV, and we're not gonna be off for a long period of time anytime soon either. So it's just catching up on the weekends when we can.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we do? The weekends have been busy. We just haven't been home.
Yeah.
For the most part. Except for that one day we did laundry.
Yeah, and between those things, it's just been working through the week.
Work never ends. I think it's just the fact, too, that I work from home. I like working from home, but at the same time, it's like I'm stuck in here all day. You know? I don't know. I think I need to figure out a way to, like... Because we can't shut my office door because the litter box is in there. But I need to figure out a way to, like... I don't know. Have some disconnection between my office and the rest of our house. I don't think that's possible, though.
Probably not right now.
Yeah. Oh, well. So yeah, as far as our month and what we did, that's kind of what we did. Hopefully that was interesting. I don't think the thing too is like I don't know how many people watch this or if anybody even noticed we were gone for an extended period of time, but I still felt like we needed to address it. So now I'll move on to my recurring monthly thing. What fucked up shit did the government do this month? So I'm gonna be using my phone. My laptop died. So just a couple of things. We know that they took Trump's name off the Kennedy Art Center. Well, apparently in either like the contract or some type of like rule within the Kennedy Center, the bylaws. Duh, I'm an idiot. Literally says this. So I'm just gonna read something that were put in the bylaws of the Kennedy Center. So it says the bylaws of the Trump Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts Foundation state unequivocally the corporation may make donations to the center in support of its educational, artistic, cultural, and performing arts functions, provided, however, that in so doing, the board of directors shall condition such donations to the center upon the name of the center remaining unchanged as the Donald Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial Performing Arts Center. So basically, they're saying that people can't make that they're not going to accept donations, I guess, or people can't make donations if his name is not on the fucking building. Like, if that doesn't go to show people that this guy just wants shit for himself, like I don't understand.
Yeah,
I know I say this a lot that I don't understand because I literally don't know what else to say. I don't.
All of it has been like a constant headache the entire time.
It just doesn't. I don't know. And then they had the Texas GOP convention, I guess, recently, and there were some conservative Muslims that attended the event, thinking, I'm a conservative. I'm here to, look at whatever the fuck's going on at those things. And somebody was like addressing all of them and literally said, I would strongly advise you to leave our caucus. There's a Democratic convention happening in a couple of weeks. Join them. There's no place in America for you.
Yeah. It's like Hebrews for Hitler or something.
Not even just that, but like, listen, okay? People who want to sit and complain about Muslims don't know anything about Muslims. Don't know anything. Don't decide to read anything. Don't decide to look into anything. They just assume because of the God that they worship that they're horrible people and they don't deserve to be here, and that's fucked up. Like, the whole point of America is fucking religious freedom, which is going to bring me into another goddamn rant in a second. That, you know what, I'm just going to tie it into this because it's the same state. So also, they just approved in Texas that required reading Bible passages in school, in Texas schools. I just want to preface, I don't care if you're religious. I could give two fucks if you are, but if you are, it doesn't mean you got to shove it down everyone's goddamn throat.
Yep.
This is not what America is or supposed to be.
That's not a part of what religious freedom is.
Yeah. We're going to do these things for this religion, but all other ones can. That's not how this works. No matter how you interpret the Constitution, that's not what it fucking says. It doesn't say, it even specifically says no one religion over another.
You know these people can't read.
It's frustrating. Matt's knocking stuff over.
I'm a mess.
So yeah, the requiring them to read certain Bible passages. And I mean, again, there are going to be people in these classrooms that aren't Christian, that don't read the Bible, that are going to be forced to do this shit. And that's fucked up.
I think I did hear somewhere that, like, since they're required, like, religious text reading in Texas, the, like, Church of Satan is also
good.
Like, hey, since this is required, guess what we get to do now?
Yeah, like, and the thing, and I listened to last podcast on the left. I think I've said this before, and they recently did an entire series on Anton LaVey, and I haven't listened to all of it, but I think I have one episode left. But essentially, they tell you at the beginning, and I think most people who have like read about the Church of Satan and stuff know the Church of Satan is a parody in and of itself. That's the whole point.
The people who attend the Church of Satan don't believe in Satan.
Yes, it's a parody on religion in and of itself, where they're like, oh, I can just make up a religion and make up rules. Like, that's all religion is in general anyway.
Yeah.
And the Church of Satan is literally, it's just them making fun of other religions.
Yeah.
In a fun way. And also just to fuck with people's heads, because they're like, oh my God, they worship Satan. Like, no, no shape or form.
Right. While they're all in like a shared room with like Marx Brothers glasses, clown shoes, and like fuzzy hair, going "Hail Satan,"
or doing rituals just to do them, just to fuck with people. And I recommend that if you have any interest at all, in the Church of Satan or Anton LaVey in general, listen to that series. It's pretty good. But yeah, no, it's just really funny. Like, I think we've said this before, or I've at least said this before. I'm not religious. I'm never going to be religious. I don't think there's a God. I just think you die and that's it.
I mean, there either is something or there isn't. And,
I mean, if there is, cool.
Yeah.
If there's not,
like,
cool.
We haven't discovered either way. Safer bet is that there's nothing after this, and that we just we go back to wherever we were before, which is the ground, the cosmic.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more other than that. Genuinely don't. And if you do, again, I don't care. I just don't want you screaming at me, telling me I need to do your religion or I'm going to hell. To me, hell's not real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. And forcing kids to do this stuff, like, even pisses me off even more because they're not going to know any better. You know what I mean? And I have known a lot of people who have grown up in religious households that most of them are still religious, and I'm like, your life would be so much better if you would just fucking chill out and realize none of this shit's real. Anyway, I went on a rant about the whole Texas Bible thing the other day because I was like, I need to talk about this. It really aggravates me because they're not going to let the kids read the Quran. They're not going to let kids read the fucking Torah. They're not going to let people read the Church of Satan Bible or whatever. Like, if they were doing that, if they were going to let kids read stuff from all time, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
But the issue...
But that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, that's not what's going on. It's just,
Like, if you wanted to have a world religions, like, if you required, like, world religions, totally fine with that. That means you're including everyone. People of different faiths are going to continue to live in America whether you fucking like it or not. You're just going to have to either learn to deal with it or leave yourself. Because, I mean, what else? People always tell the Democrats to leave America if they don't like it.
Yeah. It kind of sounds
we're
like...
what makes America good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, all the people that follow the fucking Republicans are all a part of what make the world suck.
Yeah. As we've seen literally across the whole world. Because every country, for the most part right now, is going through some type of, like, severe alt-right shit.
Yeah.
And if you read and look at history, these things tend to repeat themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And what lays on the other side, 9 times out of 10, once you get past this, is where all the good shit is. And we're kind of starting to see some of it with primaries and shit like that, the people being elected.
Mamdani doing awesome stuff in New York.
Yes, Mamdani doing all kinds of stuff. He froze the rent for 2 years. He filled like 100-something potholes within like the first 100 days of him being in office. He did the universal daycare, I believe, for like up to 2. There's a bunch of shit. And I'm like, this is what happens when the government works for you. When the government works for the people that it's been elected to serve.
Right.
Like, that's what happens. And like, people keep also like asking him if... I actually saw this earlier today where like a reporter had asked him if he thinks that the Constitution should be changed so that he could run for president. And Mamdani literally looked at him and was like, no, it doesn't need to be changed. The Constitution is great as it is.
Yeah.
Why can't everybody else be like that? He's not trying to fucking force us to change something so that he can be elected president. He knows he wasn't born here, and he knows based on the Constitution he's not allowed to run for president.
And we honestly need to get away from the whole like emphasizing the president, because the president was never meant to be all end all.
Right. That's why we have 3 branches of government.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is they're trying to consolidate it all to the executive branch. And that's when you run into dictator, that type of shit, because they condense all of the power up into the executive branch and take it away from everywhere else. We complain about this when it happens to other governments, but when we're seeing it happen in front of our goddamn faces, half the country is like, totally fine. Mm-hmm. Everything is cool. Bitch, no.
Right.
Oh, God. And I just came across this other quote that I saved from the GOP convention in Texas. So this guy, I guess he's a pastor. I'm trying to read this quick. I guess he's a pastor, I don't know. But he said, you're going to find Muslims that aren't being antagonistic or mean, at least not publicly, but I'll guarantee if they get power, they'll cut your head off as believers of Christ. They're not going to cut your fucking head off. This is what pisses me off. Like,
every accusation is an admission of what they would do. Not
even that, but like shit like this, saying stuff that is unequivocally untrue in relation to people that live here. Not saying it's not like that in other places. Here, A Muslim person isn't going to get elected and cut your fucking head off because you read the Bible. Come the fuck on. Like, and it's shit like this where you have people that don't pay attention to other than what, TV or shit that they're fucking reading or not reading or being read to them. And they just fearmonger people all day long. And they wonder why we're so goddamn divided because people just keep trying to place blame on, like, normal people rather than the people who have been voted in to work for us that aren't doing shit for us. They're just doing shit for themselves.
Yeah, that's been their MO.
It's just crazy.
Forever.
It's insane that half the country does not comprehend or realize they're being completely fucked over in every way, shape, and form. If you have a 401k, yeah, it might be doing good, but most of those people that support him don't even have one of those because they can't afford it. And speaking of that, they finally passed a bipartisan bill for fucking housing, and the goddamn asshole won't fucking sign it because the Republicans haven't put through the Save America Act yet.
Yeah, I've also heard from a bunch of people that this is gonna fuck the Republican Party because.
Maybe not because
as far as primarying people.
Oh yeah.
As far as it's gonna politically fuck them because since they're not gonna be able to get it through, it's gonna fuck so many people.
I don't know. There's a possibility they might because they have everybody on the news on those conservative talk programs making their rounds talking about how we need it now. When before most of them were like, no, it's dead in the water, it's not happening. But now they're all on TV parroting the same shit that he has said because then it'll make those people that don't think for themselves be like, okay, I need this because there is fraud. No, there's not. There's only fraud when they lose.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
They are the frauds.
I've never said an election's been stolen.
Right.
I believe that we have, what's the word I'm looking for? Not protected, I guess protected? Protected elections? I don't know. But how they're supposed to be run and stuff like that. And investigations being made where they need to be made. But in case you haven't noticed, the only time that Donald Trump and everybody else is saying that there's cheating is when they lose.
Yeah.
But if they don't lose, it's not cheating.
Yeah.
So, again, make that make sense. Just saying. Make it make sense.
He operates exclusively off of baby toddler rules.
Yeah, because his supporters are baby toddlers who are dumb.
Yeah.
And this is already something I wasn't doing anyway, but definitely if this thing ends up getting passed, I'm not changing my last name.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
We had discussed possibly hyphenating each other's names, but that would still even muddy the waters, I think.
No, I agree. But I think the only way, and this is just me being a millennial woman. The only way I would change my name is if we both hyphenated our names and had the exact same last name. That's the only way I would change my name.
But we don't have to change our last names, right?
Don't have to, no.
We can still just be Matthew Ely and Sheri Snyder.
Mm-hmm. I had kind of planned on not changing my name if I ever got married anyway, because, again, I'm not anybody's property.
Yeah.
And I also feel weird, and this is going to be off topic, but I feel weird about when, people say that, your boyfriend needs to get permission to marry you. No, he doesn't. You're not owned by anybody.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask permission. I think that's stupid and dumb. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love my dad, but I don't think Matt needs to go to him and be like, can I marry her? No, I'm not his property.
I don't plan on it either.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying in general, I just think that's an old-fashioned, stupid thing to still do. My family will disagree with me, and I really don't care. But I'm just it's 2026.
Yeah.
It's not, 1918 where maybe something like that, where stuff like that needed to happen because women didn't have any autonomy whatsoever. So, but now it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
Go fuck off with your stupid puritanical bullshit.
Yeah. If they start popping off with stuff like that, it's You don't have to be here.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
Mom, I love you. But my mom and I have had this discussion, and she had said something, and I was like, no, I'm not. He's not doing it.
yeah.
I don't care.
It's like, if you want to talk this stuff, you don't have to be here.
Yeah, like
Like, if you want to be here for the wedding, and you don't want to, and you decide to not talk about that stuff, you can be here.
I mean, I mean, as soon as I told her that she was fine. Like, my mom doesn't.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as far as anybody.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, I'm not. And that's the thing, too. Like, I'm worried about me not changing my name. And I'm going to be like, people are going to, because I have this thing in my head where, like, they do the end and they're like, present, so and so. But I'm like, my name's not changing. So how I got to figure that out. And then I also don't know how your family's going to react either if I don't change my name.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. But yeah, I don't. And the Save America Act only does one thing, and it fucks over us as in females.
It makes
and
the voting process
people
harder, and that's not democratic.
No, and it's a poll tax because you have to go get other identification items in order to even do it.
Yeah,
that's a poll tax. Poll taxes are illegal.
Mm-hmm.
There should be absolutely no guardrails to anybody participating in an election.
Yeah.
And if you don't participate in elections, you need to start.
Yeah.
I've been voting since I turned 18. Like, I've never not voted. Even in off-year elections, I've always voted. It's something that I take very seriously, and more people need to, because if they don't, this is the type of situations that we end up in. So that's my voting PSA.
Yeah.
And if you need to register to vote, there are plenty of websites you can go to that will help you register, tell you where you can go to register, and everything like that. Even if you have any questions, you don't want to look it up, you can ask me. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you. I'll help you. I don't care. I'd rather get more people out to vote. If you're afraid of looking stupid, don't be. I look stupid all the time. Anyway, what else did the government do? He went to the G7, and there's this funny picture where everybody's talking. He's just by himself in the middle, looking around, because nobody likes him.
And he stinks like shit.
Yeah, and he stinks like shit. And then we have the whole reflecting pool debacle, because he's a fucking idiot and doesn't want to use scientists or know how anything works. So
treated the reflecting pool like one of his fucking pools.
When you paint something and you put a bunch of hydrogen peroxide in it, and hydrogen peroxide is used in paint thinner, what do you think is going to happen?
Paint come off.
And especially if the coating final sealant wasn't done right in the first place, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to get under it, and it's going to come off. And then he also wants to talk about how Obama used water from the Potomac. Yes, because city water... Again, science, we add things into city water to help purify it, which in turn helps generate algae growth, which is why Obama put water from the Potomac in there, because it is naturally occurring water. That really, I mean, it can happen, and obviously, but the conditions aren't as bad as city water being used in a swamp place, because Washington, D.C. is a swampland.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never been there, it is hot as fuck all the time. I only spent 4 days there, and it was awful. And that was in fucking March. No.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And now he's just... there's a 350-foot slit that somebody put in there with a box cutter. Bitch, no, they didn't. There's so many security things around there that if somebody did that, it would have been caught 100%. And 2... nobody's going to notice some person in the reflecting pool with a box cutter under the water just dragging it down. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
just humming and skipping their way, like...
la-di-da, ripping up the reflecting pool, fuck you. Like, so funny. But people are eating this shit up, which is even worse, because I'm like, the lie is so unbelievably bad that you genuinely have to have an IQ below 70 to even believe that, I feel like. And sorry if that's offensive. Just like, I don't. I don't understand.
I can't wait until all of these room temperature IQs are no longer in charge of our country.
Yeah. And then we have the whole Iran thing still ongoing because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. His memorandum of understanding doesn't mean shit. They've been firing on each other. The Iranians attacked a base in Bahrain like a day or two ago. And he's on here talking about how we're gonna end up taking over the strait. We're gonna impose tolls and all this other shit. And I'm like, none of this would have happened if you would have just left fuck alone. You know what I mean? Because as most news people have said and other people who talk about this, the strait was open before all this happened. Now the Iranians know all they have to do in order to fuck everything up is to just shut it down.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have really known that if we didn't do anything. We wouldn't be in this problem to begin with.
Yeah. He ruins everything he touches.
It's just, he thinks he knows what he's doing and he doesn't. And then you have people around him that are just all yes men because they're afraid to tell him no because he'll ruin their life. If that is a reason,
He ruins
everyone's life, so it doesn't matter. Everybody's touched whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So that happened. And then, he said he arrested a bunch of people. Like 6 people got arrested for the reflecting pool thing. Some people were literally just touching the water and got arrested. Okay, if you saw this happening in North Korea, what would we be saying?
Business as usual. Like, this is business as usual in North Korea.
And this is also what fascist governments do.
Yeah.
But it's happening here, and people are like, hell yeah, they're getting arrested. Quit fucking with the pool. They're not doing anything. He made that shit up in his head. Nobody's fucking with it but him and his dumbass people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, like 6 people got arrested. One was like an ex-Olympian. Just fucking crazy. Like, all these people need to sue the shit out of the government. That's what I would do.
Oh, absolutely. And like, it's all these people are getting arrested, and like no one from the Epstein files so far.
Yeah. But we're gonna arrest people for fucking with the reflection pool when they're not really fucking with it. They're literally just touching the water and or looking at the paint that's floating, because that's what happens when paint peels.
Yeah.
And people aren't gonna not try to touch it. You know what I mean? Humans just are like that. And then they have the National Guard fucking walking around everywhere. And then they ended up completely fencing it off with tarps over it and everything. And then I saw a video where they had this like security, like AI thing that basically told people they weren't allowed to loiter. That's what the National Mall is. All the National Mall is in Washington, D.C. is fucking loitering.
It's public.
It's public loitering because you're walking around looking at everything. There are benches there. Like, what the fuck? So he's now saying you can't go there and walk around because he's upset that he fucked up the reflecting pool because he hates Obama so much that he had to destroy it, but then just make it worse because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Fuck me. And then you have this motherfucker on CNBC who keeps claiming that Fauci orchestrated the pandemic. He made the virus. I've seen that so many times within the last couple of days. And I'm like, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
People just don't, why don't people think illnesses are real?
Because people dumb.
This takes me into the next thing. So Pete Hegseth made it unmandatory for the armed forces, people in the armed forces, to get flu shots. You want to guess what happened? There's a big flu outbreak at Lackland.
Oh boy.
And guess what they reinstituted? Mandatory flu shots.
Yep.
What does that fucking tell you?
Yeah.
Like, they quietly reinstated it because he made this whole video about how they weren't going to be woke and require this, this, and this, and we need to make sure our warriors are your warriors are prepared if they have the flu, bitch.
Yep.
Can't be doing stuff with your warriors if they're fucking sick, asshole. So he quietly reinstated it because There was
He's a dumbass.
yeah, because like half of Lackland was sick, and like a couple of recruits even fucking died.
Yeah.
Like
People forget that you can die from the flu.
yeah, this people saying that COVID's no worse than the flu. You can still die from both of those, my guy.
Yep.
Like, God, everyone is dumb.
You need to be able to breathe in order to live, and those things stop that.
They do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my other screenshots.
No.
Oh yeah, Megyn Kelly continues to be a piece of shit. In case anybody didn't know that, she went on a rant about Haitians on her latest episode because they removed the temporary protected status from Haitians and Syrians. Which again, if you're racist, anything anybody's gonna say isn't gonna change your mind. I watched Mike DeWine on a recent TV program within the last like day or two where he talks about it because there's a large Haitian population in Springfield, which everybody knows got brought up during the fucking election, eating the cats and eating the dogs, that most of those people are at risk of being deported now when they're the ones that contribute most of the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like the actual income and like taxes.
Yes, and building up that community. They've opened businesses, they've bought houses and like fixed them up and stuff. And I'm just like, just because immigrants look different from you, talk different from you, and maybe don't fully assimilate to being American, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they're less than you.
All of these racist, bigoted pieces of shit always make everything worse.
Yes, like people can still live in America and, my brain's not working right. Like immigrants can still come to America and be American, but also still like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like continue their traditions, I guess is the best way I can say it, from like wherever they're from.
Yeah.
Because it's what America's a melting pot. That's what this whole thing is about.
Not to some, clearly.
No, and I mean, you really don't get the melting pot experience. Like, I feel like, and I probably said this before, the best place in the entire world to get a melting pot experience is New York City. You're going to meet all types of different people from all different types of backgrounds at any point.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the in-between places, like the Midwest and like different places like that. They're all their own echo chambers. Mm-hmm. And people like places, big cities like New York and whatever, like that's also why they generally tend to be blue.
Yeah.
In regards to like, political views, because all the other, everywhere else is just like an echo chamber that's just like liberal tears, bleh,
right.
Just
when those liberals,
ignorance for ignorance.
When those liberals could help your community if you just let them, as again we have seen with Mom Donnie.
Yeah.
And people want to complain that this too, you can go online and you can look at crime statistics. You can look at them, you can find them for pretty much anywhere. You can see that the crime has gone down in New York City since he became mayor, but talking to certain people, you wouldn't know that because somebody gets shot or gets stabbed in New York City's being overrun by gangs. It's a giant city. Stuff like that is going to happen. It happens everywhere, all the time. You know what I mean? People only shit on it because it's New York City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think I had somebody mention that to me. They're like, well, if you go there, I've been there a bunch of times. Nothing's ever happened. It's just like if you go anywhere else, you always run that risk. No matter what you do, you run the risk every single day of something happening to you. It's part of being a person. You can't be scared to go and live your life or go to different places because you're afraid of what type of people are going to be there. Fucking eat me. Like,
right.
Anyway, I know we have to finish up, but I have a couple other things. So Mike Johnson did like some talk at, I don't even remember what the thing was, but basically said that Democrats want to establish public ownership of the largest corporations. Who wants to tell him that Trump took stake in Nvidia and Intel and a couple other ones?
Yeah.
Again, Every accusation is an omission
Mm-hmm.
of stuff that they either have done or are going to do. Why people haven't put two and two together, I don't know. But also, if you look at people want to start complaining about socialists and communists because of the people that got elected in New York City. Now listen, there's one of them, I can't remember her name. She's like extremely, extremely, extremely far left. Like even for me, a little bit too far. And do I agree with everything she says? No. But again, when you elect someone, you don't have to agree with every single thing they say, as long as you agree with what most of what they say or what they're going to do.
Yeah, and the Democratic Socialists of America, like the people that are getting like voted in, like they're pushing for all good things.
Right, and it's like, and two, if you, and I saw this actually on Blue Sky the other day, where somebody posted, somebody from like some upper person from Denmark was talking about stuff like people getting elected in New York City, and Denmark's basically a democratic socialist government, and they're one of the they are the happiest people.
Yeah.
People for so long, like older, especially older people, for so long have just been like, socialism isn't good, social blah 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 blah. There are different types of socialism. There's not just one type of socialism. There are different types of socialism, and some would work for the type of place that we are.
Yeah.
It's just that
we've just been so heavily propagandized
Yes.
by all of the oligarchs that run this country.
not even that. It's just, the older generation in general, because I honestly think it has to do with like just Cold War stuff. Honestly,
Yeah.
like
There's definitely some like othering still around.
yeah, I mean,
From
the Cold War, like stuff with Cuba, and all that. Like, I think honestly, I do think that that's what it is, because all of those countries turned out to be, when those system of governments turned out to be awful. They think that it's going to be the same everywhere. It's not, and it's not I don't even remember when the Cold War started, 1960 something or before that. It's not. It's 2026. Like, things change, times change.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a time in government where the government works for you, because the last time that the government ever worked for us was when FDR was in. Because FDR did a bunch of shit, gave us all of our social programs, and we haven't improved on anything since then.
Nope. If like not improved, or like we have like not improved anything and have also just like gutted like whatever
Yeah.
shit he even put in.
Yeah. And then another thing I just thought was funny. So, you know how Donald Trump's putting his fucking face in passports? I'm glad we got ours last year. Not last year, the year before. Was it? It was last year.
Last year, I think.
Yeah, we got ours. Well, I got mine renewed last year. He got his for the first time last year. So I'm glad we got that taken care of. But basically, I just like snippet a post that somebody posted from his Truth Social, where he's like, the USA's new passport, which says welcome, but be good. That doesn't make any sense. A U.S. passport is given to a U.S. person. You're not telling them welcome. They live here.
That's an open threat to U.S. citizens. Like, welcome, but be good.
Oh, no. I think that just also proves that he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Welcome, but be good. We already live here, bro. You're not welcoming us anywhere. We live here already.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that should be on a visa, maybe? Like, on a visa paper or whatever you need for... I've never gotten a visa, but, like...
That's not a concern to him because he can't read.
Right, true. I just thought it was funny. And everybody's like, what does this even mean? Like, we already live here. And I'm like, yeah, he's just fucking dumb.
Potato pedophile fucking president.
And then just a couple of other quotes from, like, this... what was it called? Oh, my God, I can't read. The Freedom Coalition thing that they were at later this week, where Mike Johnson basically said, if we lose, the Democrats are going to investigate us.
Yeah, bitch.
Why are you so afraid of it? If you didn't do anything wrong, why
Because
would
they did.
I know, but I'm just saying, for argument's sake, for people who haven't connected two and two, if you're saying this out loud to your coalition, there's a reason you're saying it. because you're concerned about it happening because
Yeah.
you know you did something you shouldn't have done.
Yeah. Half of them are guilty of something that's likely been on the Epstein list, and the other half are guilty of protecting the other half.
Yeah. So should they be, yes, 100%. The investigation should be open fucking nonstop.
Rip and tear until it's done.
Yeah. Like this should be the last time that something like this happens here. You know what I'm saying? Like
God willing, and the flood water. What's that saying?
floodgates?
No. God willing, and the something don't rise.
I don't know. But yeah, like this should be the last time that something like this happens here, and I'm surprised that we let it happen to begin with, quite honestly. I genuinely thought that more Americans would have turned on him by now.
It just goes to show there's a lot of power in deceiving the uninformed.
That and just being racist.
Mm-hmm.
And then just another quote Trump said the other day at this Freedom Coalition thing. He's like, "You see how the churches are filling up? It happens to be during my presidency, so I don't mind taking credit for it." You aren't religious. You just say that you are.
Yeah.
And people are dumb enough to believe it. Just because he's selling a Bible doesn't mean he even read it, one, or believes in it.
Yeah.
Most politicians have a religion because they feel like it's a box that they have to check off.
Mm-hmm.
In order to even run politically, which is, your religion shouldn't matter in politics whatsoever at all, in my opinion.
My religion is McDonald's.
His religion is probably McDonald's. I don't think religion should have any emphasis, like any, I can't think of words today. Any type of like,
influence.
Influence on whether you get elected or not. Because just because you're religious doesn't mean you're a good person. Most people that are religious aren't good people.
Nope.
And that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they were good people, they would be trying to help their neighbors. They wouldn't be trying to kick them out of where they live. If they were good people, they wouldn't care who a person ended up with because it's none of their business. Speaking of, last thing, sorry, I forgot to talk about this. Somebody did a SWAT call on Pete Buttigieg and his family, and accused him of something. He didn't say what it was, but he said it was really bad, and they took his kids away for about 24 hours, and I told Matt this. I'm like, the only crime he committed is being gay. That's all it is. It shouldn't, in my opinion. We all know I hate using this word because I just feel stupid. Like, we know I'm an ally. Like, I will support you. I'll do any, whatever. Who you choose to love has no effect on me, and not that I don't care, but you know what I mean? Like, you can live your life however you want to fucking live it. I'm still
Sure.
going to be friends with you. You know what I mean? Like,
So long as you're not a Nazi,
bad person.
And,
yeah.
are actively just, harming other people.
Exactly. And, and people who are upset that gay couples adopt children, it just baffles me. Like, kids should be able to have a home. As long as the people love them, they should be able to be with whoever, you know what I mean? Like, anybody should be able to adopt a child if they want to take care of it and they want a child. It shouldn't matter if you are gay or, anything like that. And for somebody to be that miserable to call CPS and the police on a politician who's just trying to live his life, and they just want to fuck it up because they don't agree with who he's with, it's just crazy to me. And those kids are probably,
all those people are miserable and hateful.
Yeah, and those kids, they're 4. They don't know what was going on. They didn't understand why they were being separated from their parents and being asked questions by people they don't know. Like, that's fucked up. But anyway, we gotta go. I could talk about that for a while because that made me sad.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is the end of our monthly recap. Hopefully, we're trying to set aside some time to record episodes so we have a longer backlog. It's just trying to make the time to do it.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to stick to the 2-week schedule, coming from now. And we'll also be doing a Phantom Spotlight this month or next month in July. Pretty sure it's going to be Star Wars. So if you're interested in that, you can look forward to that. But anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Love you. Bye.